Temperatures are going down in Argentina, and we're trying getting cozy between mountain caves and hot pools in one of the most beautiful national parks. But the clock is ticking, and we need to urgently take care of our Landy, no matter the weather. We are leaving the area of EP.78 and continuing south towards Junín de los Andes. The route takes us through mountainous terrain, crystal clear waters, and many unpaved paths. This area is also very famous for the excellent fly fishing opportunities. We don't have any gear, but still we made some time to taste the trout. Even though the weather has improved, there's still some remnants of the last storm. And as we approach the Lanin National Park, we start to wonder if the paths are in good condition. With temperatures going down and constant rain in our tail, we decide to check one of the huts in the park.
Just a hit it. I mean, you could even build a tent inside, or just.
I just made it a bit cozier. Let's have some dinner.
Just put it here. Jetzt haben wir das Salz verdünnt, damit die nicht draufschreiben müssen, excessive sodium. That's so crazy.
Now here.
I don't understand.
Okay. Salmon, we still have your present.
Ja, ich mag das irgendwie nicht so gestellte Fotos, das nervt mich immer.
Spontan, keine Ahnung, habe ich kein Problem, aber
Laut und weiter Dieter.
This park is gorgeous, and we are one of the first to come after the last storm of the season. Even if this cabin is not considered really a luxury, in these low temperatures, it feels like a presidential suite with a fireplace. Leaving this beautiful cabin and trying to get deep into the park and see if we can get to some hot pools. Up to this moment, we haven't met any ranger, and the locals we have asked were really not sure if the path was still blocked by logs. That one is maybe too hot. Are we going in?
I think so.
Looks pretty epic. In front of the hot pools there is an abandoned hotel. But it had to be really, really nice here. They had like saunas or showers here,
And look, indoor pools with whirlpools and so. Really nice. So sad. It would have been beautiful here.
We have to admit, we really gravitate towards any kind of hot pools. The more natural, the better. And they're especially practical when temperatures barely go over 0 degrees Celsius.
Karsten is already in the second round, while Kai is actually repairing the place. All this was not here. In here because it's warmer. We are leaving the pools and going back to Junín de los Andes. Well, before that we are going to drop Karsten in the middle of the mountains, literally in the middle of the mountains, because he's going to do part of the Huella Andina. So for 4 or 5 days he's going to be alone in the mountains
with the bears
and the pumas, until San Martín de los Andes, where we will pick him up. I said that maybe it's not the best day to start because it's snowing, kind of snow rain like crazy. I think he wants to make it even more interesting. He's starting in Laguna Verde. The first day is going to go until Refugio Rincón de los Pinos, 16 kilometers going up the volcano. I think 1,600, 1,500. Oh, sorry, 1,411. That's the first day. He chose the most complicated day for the first day. And then second day, third day, and then 2 more, and then he is in San Martín de los Andes.
Okay.
We are freezing right now here, and Karsten is just going out there. Let's see what he says. He has our Garmin inReach, so he can always be in contact, and if something happens he can also send SOS, so that's okay. Regarding the trail, maybe you know the Appalachian Trail in the States. It's a long distance trail in the States, but this is, let's say, something similar in Argentina. 2 mountaineers did it for 3 years. They make the whole routes. There are 31 different routes, and Karsten is going to do 5 of them. In total it's around 500, a bit more than 500 kilometers. So that would be a challenge to do completely, but at the moment it's not the goal for him, so it's just to enjoy the mountains for a couple of days. Taking a shortcut to San Martín de los Andes instead of going through Junín de los Andes, and it is a bit destroyed. San Martín de los Andes. We are not going to stop this time. We are continuing south towards Bariloche. We need to work on the car. That's our priority. The Switzerland of the Andes. All this San Martín de los Andes and Bariloche. We can tell you 100% sure that the worst driving is in Bariloche so far in Argentina. Really, it's a bit of chaos everywhere. It's not bad because people are a little bit aggressive, but not too aggressive. Good morning, we are in a forest next to Bariloche. We wanted to escape yesterday from the wind and we succeeded, so that was great. But today we are going to be busy again. Yesterday we didn't record anything because it was impossible to deal with what was happening and record at the same time. So let me walk you through what happened. First of all, we really need to repair our door. What do I mean we need to repair a door? When Guy bought the car, it was already corroded, but it got worse over the years. This looks bad, but it will be okay if we just support it. But the problem is that this part of the door, this part down there, that one is completely gone. And the hinges didn't have enough support, and one time with the wind the door opened like crazy, and you can see here it's completely bended, and we are really afraid that at one point we will lose our door. So yesterday we went around many shops. The problem that is in Bariloche is that there are a lot of crashes. We saw how they drive, I can believe that. And there are not a lot of workshops to repair those. So they have work, they say, from now November until March, and they cannot fit us in something like that. It's not so easy. So they recommended us to find a door for a Defender, and we were like, yeah, where are we going to find a door? Oh, there's just one guy told me that has a Defender in the backyard. And we went there, and not only that, he had also all the doors. And now what we're considering is buying the door, painting it in the next 2 days and put it on. But the paint thing, we still don't have it figured out. We need to find a color, or at least one that matches more or less. And that's what we're going to do today in the morning. Let's go. Let's go check that paint. Trying to find the perfect color, perfect blue with the machine. I pick up the paint, the varnish and so, and now we're cleaning the car. You need to guess how many times did we clean the car since we entered South America. Just make a guess. This is the workshop of Polaco. This is the door from Tommy. He had several defenders and he had this door. He had a dent, so he's removing the dent, putting it out, and then he will completely polish it, paint it. And that's it. We're going to have a new door. In blue. Nice. We are in a camping next to Bariloche. We need to wait for the door, and the weather is really bad, so it is nice to have a shower cabin that it's warm and with pressure. And we will stay here a couple of days until the door is here, and maybe repair the door also here.
The weather was absolutely miserable, even for us that we had a warm place to stay. So we checked our phones very regularly to see how Karsten was doing. Regarding Karsten, he sent us the location today again, and he is in this little cabin in front of the lake. Still a long way to go, but he is just walking as planned.
Que viene. Qué frío. Qué frío. It's freaking cold. It says 1 degree. 1 degree. But because of the humidity, it feels like -4. We have a new door! Now Kai needs to install it because I don't have a clue. Back at the camping, let's check that door. Kai is stripping the door. And you can see now
Come back with the experience.
yeah, it's more like the other color, yeah. I was thinking maybe it's because of the sun. I really think it is, because every time we give them, they always do it bluer. Always the same. Go.
One day the car will be clean.
Yeah.
That works. That works.
the old door. We will give it to Tommy, and then we're going to pick up my parents.
No idea how we pulled that off. We were really just in time to welcome my parents.
Welcome to the spaceship.
And pick up Karsten after his odyssey. But more to that in the next episode. See ya!